I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And then let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lady, April MC in the motherfucking building. April MC. Shout out to Frankie Shy, Octorio, what's going on? Scales Fitness, June Sports, Corey 2S, Roberts in the building. I have no limits in the building. No data was popping with your man. El Barrio was good, bro. Charisma Strategies. Armad Blastomatic, beloved monogamous player in the building. So today, guys, today's topic, we're talking about how sex should happen fast. It should always happen fast, guys. Okay, it has to be fast. But before we get into all that, guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com.
Do it!
You understand?
Just do it!
That's where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month, right? And speaking of sex happening fast, on the Bad Boy membership, we have the new program, How to Sleep with Women in Less Than an Hour, okay? So we going in.
Just do it!
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go check that out. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the Masculine Identity Membership to understand your masculine identity. Get shit cracking out here in these streets. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentity.com to get the soap. You feel what I'm saying? Get the soap.
Do it!
Get the soap.
Just do it!
Make that happen. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, shoplocario.com. That's where you can sign up for your online dating consultations with myself in April. And also you can get my books, audio and video programs at shoplocario.com. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, you guys can call in number 646-481-3901, 481-3901 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. And call in soon because this is not going to be a long show because I got to do the Bad Boy show right after. Make sure you guys join the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the Bad Boy show with myself and Miles Cunningham. All right. So let's get into this topic. Okay. Sex should always happen fast, right? And you guys have heard me talk about this lots of times where I tell you guys that, you know, you need to make sure that when you're dealing with a woman, right, that she is sexually attracted to you, right? Because if you're sexually interested in her, you want to make sure she's sexually interested in you, right? And the thing is that you want to find this out fast because when you find this out fast, right, then you're not wasting time with a woman who is not sexually attracted to you. See, guys who don't have game, what they do is that they'll sit there and waste a lot of time with a woman who is not sexually attracted to them, but they don't even know the woman is not sexually attracted to them. Why? Because they're not getting to sex fast. So when I say sex should always happen fast, what I'm saying is that anytime you're dealing with a new woman and you're making shit happen with this new chick, right? You want to get to sex as soon as possible. Now, what I want you guys to understand is this, is that it's not about, oh, well, you just want to get sex and you're just trying to fucking all this other stuff. No, this is not about sex. This is about time. You understand what I'm saying? I want you guys to follow what I'm saying. This is about not wasting your time. If you guys notice, a lot of the stuff that I teach you about being direct, right? About understanding what you want, about letting a woman know what the deal is, has to do with you not wasting your goddamn time, right? Because think about this. If a woman is not sexually attracted to you and a woman does not want to have sex with you, right? Why the fuck are you dealing with her, in this type of capacity of dating and relationships? You understand what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to find out fast, is the woman trying to make this happen? Is she interested in me sexually so we can get this cracking? And what you guys got to understand is that when a woman is highly sexually attracted to you, she wants to have sex with you now. She wants to have sex with you when you want to have sex with her. And so if you are wasting your time tiptoeing, right, around the pussy, what you're essentially doing is that you're getting yourself in a position where you could spend all this time with a woman who doesn't really like you, who's not really interested in you. And then what happens is that this causes a lot of guys to have resentment. So a lot of the guys in the red pill, or, all these dudes out here that's passport bros, all these guys who don't have game, that's complaining about women, all these types of dudes. These are the guys who end up having, a fucked up mentality when it comes to dealing with women, because these are guys who have gotten their time wasted. These are guys who have gotten played. These are guys who went out on 2 or 3 or 4 dates and nothing happened. These are guys who talk to girls on the phone and the girls are giving them the runaround. These are the guys who were trying to make sex happen and the girl was like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, and then nothing ever occurs. So what I'm telling you guys is that when it comes to this game, right, you want to make sure that sex is always happening fast. Now, how do you get to sex fast? Now, one of the things that you guys have to understand as far as how to get to sex fast and how to make shit go quickly and in a, timely manner is that, first of all, you guys out there, right, have to have a better relationship with sex. You understand? You guys have to stop feeling some type of way about sex, sexuality, and especially women having sex. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of you guys can't get to sex fast because of how you think about women having sex, or how you think about when it comes to dealing with women in sexual situations, right? So one of the things is that you guys will think that women don't want sex just as much as you. And when you think women don't want sex just as much as you, then you think, well, I got to tiptoe around it, take my time, get her comfortable, and then maybe later down the line, we can have sex. And that causes you to not have sex fast. And then all that does is that attracts more attention whores to you, because attention whores love guys who think women don't like sex as much as them. Why? Because that means you're going to be moving slow, and that gives her an opportunity to get more attention. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you don't believe women like sex just as much as you, then you're not going to be assertive when it comes to making sex happen. And therefore, it's going to be easier for attention whores to fuck with you and then get your time wasted. You see what I'm saying? So you have to believe that women want sex just as much as you. You also have to believe that women want to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you have a lot of guys out here who don't believe that women would want to have sex with them, or they don't believe that women will want to have sex with them quickly. Why? Because their experience in general is women telling them, hey, you got to wait. I'm not the type of girl. We got to get to know each other. All that other stupid shit. So that's the experience. But what happens is you need to understand, you need to know, you need to realize that women want to have sex with you. So once you understand that women want to have sex with you, you feel what I'm saying? Then what's going to happen is that you are going to be able to attract sex faster. You understand? Because if you know women like sex just as much as you, and you know women want to have sex with you, then your mindset is going to be different, which is going to cause your actions to be different, and which is going to attract more sex to you. This is really simple. Really, really simple. You understand what I'm saying? But see, the problem is that you have a lot of guys out there who don't believe that women want to have sex with them. You have a lot of guys out there that don't believe women like having sex like that. And then this is where the issue happens. This is where you have the problems. You understand? Now, another issue is that you have guys out here who still feel some type of way, for example, about body counts. They still feel some type of way about women, having a lot of sex. You understand what I'm saying? So if they're in that mindset of, okay, these women are out here fucking, they got high body counts. I don't like that. These women are sluts. These women are whores. These women are nasty and this and this and that. You are not going to be able to have sex fast. You understand? You're going to be the type of guy who needs to wait to have sex. You're going to be the type of guy, let me wait 3 dates, 4 dates, and then finally fuck her, all that other shit. And then you're going to be confused and you're going to think that because she made you wait, that somehow makes her more valuable. Oh, she's not like the thoughts out here, right? And so you're making sex happen slower because you think that her making you wait is normal and good, and that indicates her being some good girl or some stupid shit like that. And this is why you're not able to have sex fast, and this is why you get your time wasted. This is why you're on dates with women that you really like, but then they end up friend zoning you. This is why you're hanging out with girls, talking to them on the phone, these girls you really want to have sex with, and then nothing happens. Why? Because you're not getting to sex fast. Now, what you guys gotta understand is when we talk about getting to sex fast, you might be saying, Locario, so like how fast should I be getting to sex? Right? How fast should I be getting to sex? And I always tell you guys this, sex should be happening at least, and listen to what I'm saying, at least by the second meeting. At least by the second meeting, right? Sex should be happening. You understand? Notice I didn't say the second date. I said the second meeting. Right? What's the difference between the second meeting and the second date? Right? When we talk about the meeting means that I have met you in person. So if I meet a woman on the street, right, and I'm talking to her and we exchange information, that's the first meeting, right? Let's say I call her and I say, hey, let's go get drinks. And then if the vibe is right, we're going to go back to my place. That is the second meeting. So that's our first date, but it's our second meeting. You understand what I'm saying? So the second meeting is when you've seen a woman in person twice. Right? Now, if I'm on an online dating site and I match with a girl, right? And I meet her for drinks, that's our first meeting. And then let's say I see her again, let's say we go out again or whatever, that's the second meeting. So always by the second meeting, at least. Now, shit could happen on the first meeting. So, for example, if I meet a girl at a bar and we talking or whatever, we could end up hooking up that night, which is the first meeting. Right? Or let's say I match with a girl on a dating app and, I tell her, let's go get drinks, right? We go get drinks and we smash that night. That's me smashing on the first meeting. But by the second meeting, sex should be happening. You understand? Sex should be happening by the second meeting. And what you got to understand is that the reason why you want it to happen by the second meeting is because you want sex to happen fast. Why? Because you want to identify the difference between a woman who's actually sexually attracted to you and a woman who is not. You want to identify a woman who is actually sexually attracted to you and a woman who is using you. Do not fall for the, I got to get to know you bits. Do not fall for the, I'm not the type of girl. Every woman is that type of girl to the right guy. You understand? Do not let them fool you with the bullshit. I'm not the type of girl, bullshit. No, she's that type of girl to the right guy. So meaning that the guy that she's highly sexually attracted to, she's attracted to, she's that type of girl to that guy, right? The guy that she really, really wants sexually, it's going to go down. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's not going down by the second meeting, understand she's not highly sexually attracted to you. You guys got to understand this. Now, let's say you're on the second meeting and the woman doesn't want to have sex with you, right? So let's say, you met this girl off a dating app, you went out to get drinks and shit, right? And then y'all met up later, the next week, and y'all took a walk in a park and shit or whatever, and you're flirting with her, you're like, hey, you start kissing me, like, let's go back to my place or whatever. And she's like, oh, no, I'm trying to take it slow. I'm not, you understand what I'm saying? Now, at this point, you have a choice to make. Right now, this is the best two things you could do. First choice is you charge her to the game, meaning that you get rid of her and you never call her again, talk to her again. She's done. She's finished. She's out of there. You understand? That's the first thing. Now, the second thing you could do, if you don't want to charge us to the game completely, is you let her know, you say, hey, listen, that's all good, but hit me up when you're ready to have sex. When you're ready to do this, holler at me. So that means you don't call her, text her, go out with her, do anything else until she hits you up to hook up. Now, understand this though. Understand that if she does hit you back, that is a woman who doesn't have high sexual interest in you. You understand? So she has like medium or low interest in you. Right? Because what happens is that if she had high sexual interest in you, she would have just did it when you basically was like, let's get it cracking. You understand what I'm saying? She would have did it. And again, do not let women fool you with a bunch of nonsense, because this is what some women are going to say. Oh, but what if I have my period and all that other stuff? Listen, women, like I don't really recommend doing random chicks on their period. But what I'm saying is that a woman will still do a guy on a period, and on top of that, her mouth still works though. Do you understand what I'm saying? So things just still go down, even though she has a period. So what I'm saying is any type of, excuse, you understand what I'm saying? Means she's not highly sexually attracted to you. Now, there is an exception to this though, because, if the chick has an STD, let's say she has an STD, and she's not, she ain't trying to do nothing, she got an STD, then that's one thing. She's trying to, some things need to clear up and all that other shit. But in general, if she is not trying to make shit happen, understand that she is not highly sexually attracted to you. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And this is why you want to get to sex fast. Why? Because you want to be able to identify the women who are highly sexually attracted to you from the ones who aren't. So now that you know this girl is highly sexually attracted to you, okay, cool. So now I put her in this category of a chick that I will, continue with and take more seriously as far as giving more time, energy, and attention to, because she's reciprocating that interest. Then if I find out that she's not highly sexually attracted to me, then it's like, okay, cool. I push this woman over to the side over here or wherever, and I get rid of her immediately, or I give her the opportunity to get back to me. But what it does is that it makes it easier for you to identify the fucking time wasters. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, what a lot of you guys don't understand, and let me say something that a lot of guys don't know or don't realize. The more you deal with women, the more you realize how important your time is. See, a lot of guys who don't actually, like date women, and when I say date women, I'm saying like they're not actually out there doing anything. They're not approaching girls. They're not talking to girls. They're not going on dates. They're not hooking. They're hardly doing anything. Guys who are not actually taking action do not understand the time that needs to be put in to get, things going in the way you want it to go. So when you are actually putting in work, you realize that it takes time, so you don't want to waste time. You see what I'm saying? See, it takes time, so you don't want to waste time. So you eliminate wasting time by eliminating the time wasters. How do you eliminate the time wasters? You quickly figure out and see who is sexually attracted to you and who is not. Right? And understand, a woman being sexually attracted to you can only be known through action. Follow what I'm saying here? Because I've had this conversation, on Clubhouse and all these other places, and women will be like, oh, just because I'm not having sex with you now doesn't mean I'm not sexually attracted to you. No, listen. A woman, right, is sexually attracted to you, and it will be shown through action. That means that she's actually going to be sexual with you. That means that sex is going to happen. It's not about her just talking, it's about her doing. You understand? So if she's not doing, then she ain't sexually attracted to you. I don't care what the fuck she's saying to you. Oh, I really like you. It's just, I've gotten hurt in the past, and no, I don't give a fuck. I really like you, but it's just like, I want to get to know you a little more. I'm not comfortable. No, we're good. You understand what I'm saying? It's about action. You understand? If she's not taking action, then she's full of shit. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, do not get fooled by this. This is really, really, really simple. Really, really, really simple. If she's sexually attracted to you, sex is going to happen fast. If she's not sexually attracted to you, she's going to resist having sex. Now, again, a woman has every right to say no. She don't have to have sex with you. She's not obligated to have sex with you. That's fine. But you're also not obligated to keep fucking with her. You understand what I'm saying? So if she's not giving you what you want, don't waste time. You understand? Now, if she's giving you what you want, then it makes sense for you to put more time in the situation because it's going in the direction that you want. You understand? So understand that actions is what it is. It's not about her just talking. It's not about her, this or promising you that or, giving you all of this like excuses and stories and no. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about that action. You said, I understand setting the mood, but each time she come over, should I always play background music? Nah, you don't got to do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do that if that's something that you like doing, if that's the type of setting that you like to have, with the chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, listen, you already know me. I'm like the least like romantic type of nigga ever, bro. Like I don't I just don't. Like I don't, like the only time that I've even had music on a lot of times is really just to like when I would have like roommates and shit, I would put music on to drown out the noise. You understand what I'm saying? To drown out, all of this shit. So drown out all that. That's when I'll have music on, blasting in the room. But it was never on no romantic type shit. You understand what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, guys, I want you guys to understand how much women like sex. So if a woman is not having sex with you, that's saying something. See, if women like sex, but they are not having sex with you, or the woman you're dealing with are not having sex with you, what is that saying? What is that saying? See, women, they love to bank on the fact that you think that they don't like sex as much. You said, now sometimes you just want to hear the moans and mac and cheese. Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miles in the building. But yeah, I'm totally like, and it's the thing. See me, I'll tell you about it. See me, I like to, how do I say this? Like, sex with random women. Like when I first meet a woman and, we hooking up or whatever, sex is like, I have like fast food sex. You understand what I'm saying? Fast food sex. What does that mean? That means, she comes through, right? Hit it real quick, and then she's on her way. Right now, with a woman that I love, you understand what I'm saying? I'm having nice home-cooked meal sex. You understand what I'm saying? Having nice, nutritious, delicious food sex. You understand what I'm saying? But with the random chicks, it's just fast food sex, right? And what happens is that they need to work their way up to better sex. See, because remember, having sex fast with a woman is not about the sex. It's about the cooperation. It's about the compliance. Is she going in the direction I'm going in? You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Because if you're talking to a woman who is not going in the direction that you want to go in, then you're wasting your time. It's really that simple. You said, I'm noticing the analogy stay involved in food. I know, right? That's a fact. Yeah, that's real shit. But yeah, so guys, call up 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So it's not going to be a long show today, probably another 20 minutes, and we're going to wrap this up. So if you want to call in now. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we'll get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that and get that going. You feel what I mean? So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. But yeah, that's the thing. It's about seeing if the woman is going to cooperate. Because if she's not going to cooperate, why the fuck is she there? And see, this is the thing. Guys, do not let these, see, this is the thing. Women will be able to fool you and Jedi mind trick you into thinking that there's something wrong with you for trying to make sex happen. But they do that to guys that they're not interested in. So again, that's a sign she's not interested in you sexually like that. You understand? Because when a woman is interested in you sexually, she wants it to go down. So don't let them fool you with that fucking mind trick of trying to make you feel guilty for moving the situation along in a direction of sex. So, and don't let people in general fool you, because they'll say, oh, that's you're just so thirsty. No, it's not about thirsty. In fact, if I'm thirsty for my time. You understand? I'm so thirsty for my time. You see what I'm saying? So don't waste my fucking time. I am thirsty for my time. So if I give you the opportunity to be here and interact with me, don't waste my time because I'm thirsty for my time. So I need to know now, are you down or are you not? Because if you're not down and you're still here, you're wasting my time. Listen, I'm 43 years old, about to turn 44. If I live to be, 80 or 90, half my life is over already. You think I got time to waste? You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm lucky to live that long, to be 80 or 90, half my life is already over. So why are we wasting time here? So you guys got to think about that. Understand that if a woman wants to make shit happen, she's going to make shit happen. And if she's there and she's not doing what you want, she's wasting your time. But the reason why that happens is because you are not being a leader and guiding her in the direction you want to go. And if she's not willing to go into that direction, cool, ain't no problem, but she got to go. You see what I'm saying? She has to go. So what about guys that only free 2 days out the week? How can you approach and recruit all these women? Simple. 1, online dating. 2, social media. 3, talking to women in your everyday situation. So you don't have to actually be like, oh, I gotta go out and spend 3 hours talking. No, just on your daily routine. You see women, talk to them. You see women in the elevator, talk to them. You see women at the coffee shop, talk to them. You see women at the gas station, talk to them. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Most people are only free 2 days out the week because most people are working 5 days a week, right? So no excuses. I know you guys love to have the excuses. So which porn videos looks to still more? Efoso, what are you talking about? Why do you even care about that, man? Jesus Christ. That's just what he does in most of his videos, man. This is hilarious. Hilarious. That's crazy. But yeah, that's the thing, guys. You got to stop wasting time with the women. This is why sex should always happen fast. And also, too, you have to see if you guys are sexually compatible. So not only do you want to see if the woman is sexually attracted to you, you have to also see if you and the woman are sexually compatible. You understand what I'm saying? Sexually compatible. Listen, I remember I was on a date with this chick. And I'll never forget this shit too, because it was just the funniest shit ever. So I'm on a date with this chick, really cute chick. Vibe is cool. Everything is all good. So then we start kissing and I feel nothing. I felt like I was kissing my pillow or kissing the back of my hand or some shit. I felt nothing. And so I was like, shit. I was like, okay, maybe it's just this second. Let me kiss her some more. So I'm kissing her some more. We were kissing for 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Which is a long time. Because usually if I'm kissing a chick, we out of there at it's quicker than that. But I'm kissing her, and I'm just like, yo, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You understand what I'm saying? And so even though I was attracted to her physically, and I was attracted to her sexually because I was like, oh, I would smash. When we actually started really getting into it, as far as even just the kissing, I felt nothing. So that means we are not sexually compatible. You understand what I'm saying? We're not sexually compatible. So even though, right, I was attracted to her physically and sexually, we are actually not sexually compatible. So now let's say I didn't kiss her that date. Let's say, because some women will be like, oh, I don't kiss on the first date. And the guy's like, okay, right? So imagine she said, I don't kiss on the first date. And then I went out on a second date with her and then kissed her on the second date. And then to find out I don't like kissing her, when I could have just found that out on the first fucking date. So now I wasted a whole other date when I could have been on another date with another chick. I could have been doing some other shit, but I wasted a whole fucking date with this chick who I'm not sexually compatible with. Why? Why do that when I can find that out on the first date? You see what I'm saying? This is why I'm telling you guys, stop wasting time. Because there are things that you have to find out. You understand? And one of the most important things you got to find out when you first start talking to and dealing with a new woman is she sexually attracted to me how I'm sexually attracted to her? And are we sexually compatible? Both those things have to be yes. Yes, she's sexually attracted to me how I'm attracted to her. And yes, we are sexually compatible. You understand? Because if y'all are both sexually attracted to each other, but you're not sexually compatible, that's a no-go. And if she's not sexually attracted to you, you're not even going to get to the point to even find out if you guys are sexually compatible. But you're not sexually compatible. Why? Because she's not sexually attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm telling you guys, it's very, very important for you guys to understand this. It's very, very important. You said, how to have sex with 2 women a day. Give us information that you're talking about. Well, yeah, this book right here can definitely help you, because this book is about you becoming the man that understands how he can get multiple options, right? So this book will help you with your mindset and also teach you certain things you can do to interact with women and get you cracking. What I would suggest, if you get that book, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com and join the Bad Boy membership, because on the Bad Boy membership, I go into more detail about how to have sex with women fast. Just like, again, like the program I have right now, how to sleep with women in less than an hour. That is on the Bad Boy membership right now. So you guys can go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership, listen to that right now. You understand what I'm saying? You can listen to it right now. And I teach you the 5 things that you need to do on the date to have sex within an hour. It's real simple. He said, is your foreplay game the same with any woman you're dealing with, or is it different when just hooking up versus a relationship? Yeah, so if it's a woman that I love and I'm in a relationship with, it's going to be totally different than a random chick. Listen, okay, let me explain to you how I have sex with random women. I'll put it simply and then I'll break it down a little, right? I have amazing sex with women that I love. I have good enough sex with random women. You understand what I'm saying? Have amazing sex with women I love, have good enough sex with random women. And the reason why I just have good enough sex with random women is because random women don't deserve amazing sex, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have to work their way up to everything. See, the reason why a lot of you guys have a problem or issues with women in general is because you guys give women everything for nothing. So this is why there's so many women who are spoiled, entitled, all that other shit, because you see a woman with a fat ass, you think she's pretty, and you're like, I'll give her the world. I'm going to pay all her rent. I'm going to get her hair and nails done. I'm going to do all these things for this woman just because she exists. You understand what I'm saying? And see, understand that when you're a man who's attractive, a man that understands his value, a man that that women see as the opportunity, right? Good enough sex is amazing to them anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're doing it with you. You see what I'm saying? They're doing it with you. See, think about it this way. Let's say you're a music lover and you're a person who is even an artist, right? And let's say you're having a hour-long conversation with a few of your friends about music. And it's a good conversation. You're having fun. You're going back and forth, exchanging ideas and all this other stuff, right? And you're talking to them for an hour. Now, let's say you run into, Pharrell or Dr. Dre, and they have a conversation with you about music for 3 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh my God, I had the most craziest conversation with Doc. That was so amazing. The opportunity to even have 3 minutes of Dr. Dre or Pharrell's time was amazing. You see how 3 minutes of Pharrell or Dr. Dre's time is amazing because of who they are? You understand what I'm saying? Versus you had an hour-long conversation with your friends. Now, again, it's not that the conversation with your friends are invaluable, but the fact that you're talking to Dr. Dre or Pharrell for 3 minutes and they gave you some gems that your friends probably couldn't even give you. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different thing. You understand? So when you have game, giving a woman good enough dick is way better than the males out here who's trying to fuck her brains out. Because you're you and they're them. You're the man and they're not. That's how powerful game is. You understand what I'm saying? That's how fucking powerful game is. You feel what I mean? That's how it works. Let me see. So can a man with game ever put a girlfriend or wife's happiness before his own? If not, what does it mean to love a woman? Okay, so that's a good question. So the thing is this. You can't put a woman's happiness over your own because it's not your job to make the woman happy. You understand? You can't make women happy. It's her job to make herself happy. You can't make anybody happy. It's their job to make themselves happy. So you can't put your girlfriend or wife or whatever happiness before your own because it's impossible. You understand? He said, what does it mean to love a woman? So you can only love a woman, and follow what I'm saying here. Because this is probably not going to make sense yet for some of y'all, but maybe one day you'll get it. The only way that you can really love a woman is by being selfish. I'm saying it again. The only way a man can really love a woman is he has to be selfish. What are you talking about, Locario? See, what happens is that people think that, oh, if I put my woman's happiness before me and a happy wife, happy life, and I'm doing all these things for a woman because I love her, that's bullshit. No, you're doing those things for your woman because deep down in the back of your mind, you believe that you need her for your happiness. You are attached to her so much that you believe you need her. So you're taking action through attachment. And you can't love a woman if you're attached to her. You can only love a woman when you don't need her. Because if you need her, everything you're doing is directly correlated to that need that you have when it comes to dealing with her. See, but if you don't need her, then you can properly love her because you are not interacting with her through need. You're interacting with her by choice. And this is why I said about being selfish, because if you're selfish, what you're saying is that I am looking at myself and doing what's in my best interest, right? Without having to feel like I have to be here or that I can't be happy without her. So if I'm selfish and I want to be there with the woman, keyword want to be there, then I could fully love her because I don't need her for anything. Just like a politician can't love you. Why? Because they need your vote. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can only love you if I don't need you. Because then I can actually see who you are. Because the politician can't see you as a person. They see you as a vote. Why? Because they need that vote from you. So they can't give a fuck about you as a person. They can only give a fuck about you because you can give them a vote. So if I need my woman, I can't see who she really is because all I see is my attachment. You see what I'm saying? But see, the problem is that a lot of people, unfortunately, think they love their woman, or a woman thinks she loves her man, but they don't really love each other. They're just both attached. You understand what I'm saying? They're attached. Let me show you how you know if you really love a woman. Check this out. Let's say that, you know, you're a piece of shit. And when I say you're a piece of shit, let's say like you treat your woman like garbage, but your woman is very nice to you, does all these nice things for you, and you know, you're just cheating on her, abusing her, you know, you're doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. And you realize you're treating her bad. And you know she deserves better than that. Loving her would be you actually breaking up with her so that she can find someone better than you. Because you know that you don't have the capacity to change at this point, right? You know you're on some bullshit, but you know she deserves better. So, and you know she's not going to break up with you because she's so in love with you. You know she's not going to break up with you because, you know, she's so attached to you and all this other shit, right? So you have to break up with her. You have to say, listen, I'm full of shit. I ain't shit. So because I love you and I know that you deserve better, I'm going to end this because I know you're not going to end it so that you can find a better situation. That's you loving her. Because you want the best for her, even though she won't be with you. See, you trying to keep her there in the bullshit, that means you don't love her. That means you're a user. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're using her. That's it. You said, do you realize how much pussy you leaving on the table? What's wrong with raising a woman's interest and strengthening your game? Rick, the PUAs are 2 doors down to the left and down the fucking hallway. That's where you need to go, Rick. Talking about you leaving pussy on the... Guys, y'all don't understand what leaving pussy on the table even fucking means. Leaving pussy on the table means the pussy was given to you already. Meaning that, okay, guys, think about it this way. I say to you, listen, I'm going to pay you $100,000 this month to work with me. I write the check and I put the check on the table and I say, take the check and work with me. And you say, nah, Locario, I ain't really, you know, I'm not really interested in working with you. And then you walk out the office. That's you leaving money on the table because I handed you the money and you left it on the table and walked the fuck out. So in order for you to leave pussy on the table, the woman has to actually be giving you the pussy. What is wrong with you guys? Y'all think that, oh, well, this girl, she's giving me resistance. She's playing hard to get. She's being, acting all funny. And if I walk away, that's me leaving pussy on the table. She was never giving you the pussy. So the only time you can leave pussy on the table is if a woman's offering you the pussy. If she's not offering you the pussy, you can't leave pussy on the table because there's no pussy on the table. Jesus Christ. I'd be like, y'all, see, guys, this is why y'all need to learn game. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous, man. You said, didn't you just admit that status matters, not just game, because you use famous examples? Not that status beats game. I'm just saying that status is the cheat. Oh my God. Oh God, why? Why do people gotta be so slow? Listen. I woke up this morning. Let me tell you guys something. I woke up this morning and I did something I shouldn't have done. I woke up this morning, I got on my phone and I looked at, hold on, why is the Skype not working? Hold on, somebody's trying to call in the Skype. Hold on. Let me redo the Skype. But I woke up this morning. Let me redo the Skype. I woke up this morning and I looked on my phone and I'm looking at what people are saying. And I'm like, motherfuckers are slow. Like, and again, educated Pookie. I'm really not trying to get on you, but goddamn. The reason why I use the example of Dr. Dre or Pharrell is not because they're famous. I was using them as an example because of the value that they have as people in the music industry. Remember, the example was about a music lover talking to his friends about music, and he's an artist. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm using those guys as an example of the value those guys have as producers. You understand? So I was correlating it to the value you have as a man. That's what I'm talking about. The value you have as a man versus the males. But let's go to 818. 818, what's popping? Who this?
This is Nico. I have Venmo'd.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
My question is, how do I stop getting so discouraged when things don't go my way in the dating game?
So what's your way? What do you want to happen?
To get more pussy.
Okay, so what are you doing to get more pussy?
Approaching women.
Okay, how many women you approached this week?
4.
There you go. That's the answer to your question right there. Do you understand? Should I elaborate further?
No, I get it.
See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. You know what to do, man. I don't know why y'all act like y'all don't know what to do. Bro, listen, I can't complain about having a fucking gut and being fat if I'm not going in the gym and eating right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Anything you want, there's a cost. You have to pay the cost. So pay the cost and then you'll get what you want. It's not rocket science. Whatever you want is on the opposite side of what you need to do to get it. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So that's all you got to do, fam. You know the answer to this. So you're not getting what you want because you're not putting in the work to get what you want. It's that simple.
Yes, sir.
All right. So put in some more work. Anything else? You got any other questions?
I thought I only got one.
Okay. Yeah, you already said the file. So yeah, if you have another question, donate and call back. Appreciate you, fam. All right. So I'm telling you guys, man, you got to put in that work, man. You got to put in the work. All right, where was we at? Said I set up a date with a woman. She tells me yes, she thinks she can make the date, just don't want to be out in the dark with me alone in a park. Does that mean she's not interested? I'm confused. So wait a second. So why are you going to the park in the dark for a first date? I don't understand. Like, what's going on with you, fam? Like, Johnny, call up. If you going on a park date, and it's the first date, you should be doing that, in the daytime when there's people out. You understand? Now, if you do a night date, go get drinks in an environment where there's people around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you probably think you're gonna chop her up and shit, fam. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all be like, hey, listen, how about you meet me in the alleyway at 2 a.m. Like, what are we talking about, man? Y'all motherfuckers is wild. Oh shit. You said, can you initially tell right away if sex will happen quickly based on how the approach goes? I'm leaning to be more straight up with women based on what you said. Well, no, this is the thing. You don't know if sex will happen quickly based on the approach. What you do know is that it is more likely that a woman will be interested in you sexually or respond to you based on the interaction you have, when you're talking to her from the approach. You understand? So meaning if you approach a woman and you are flirting with her and building sexual tension, and then y'all exchange information, and she's responding to you, your flirtatious energy, and she's smiling and doing all this other extra shit, then most likely what will happen is that woman will hit you up, or if you hit her up, she'll respond to whatever it is like that. That doesn't guarantee or mean that sex is definitely going to happen, but that's better than if you approach the woman and you just like, hey, let me get your number. And she's like, all right, whatever. And she gives you the number and she doesn't hit you back or respond to you. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that there's no guarantee that sex is going to happen, but you're closer to a sexual situation happening if she's responding to you sexually based on you flirting in the interaction. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is. All right, let me get a few more of these questions and we're going to wrap this up. It says, so how is a woman listening and doing what you say a way of her being selfish and loving herself? That's a great question. So a woman doing what you say means that what she wants is in alignment with what you want. So I always use the skydiving example. If I'm a skydiver and I'm like, listen, I only want to fuck with chicks who skydive, right? And you say to the woman, hey, let's go skydiving this weekend. And that woman is like, absolutely. Why? Because she likes skydiving too. So this is what I talk about with compatibility is when you meet women, you're not telling women to change for you. You're finding women who are in alignment with what you want. You see what I'm saying? That's what you guys have to understand. See, a lot of the pickup artists try to get you to think, oh, well, demonstrate high value and do all these other things and get the girl to do this other extra stuff with your crazy pickup skills. It's like, no. What you're doing is that you're finding women who are saying yes to what you want because what you want is what they want. So you say, I only want A, B, and C. I want to do A, B, and C. So you tell the girl, let's do A, B, and C. And she says, absolutely. I love doing A, B, and C. You understand? That's what it's about. So it's not about her doing something for you. It's about her doing something for herself. So she also is being selfish because she's doing it for her benefit. She's not doing it for my benefit. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is why tricking is terrible, because when you trick, a woman is letting you borrow her body for your benefit. So she's only benefiting based on the money she's receiving through the tricking. But when a woman has sex with you because she desires you, she wants your dick because your dick benefits her. You understand? So you're benefiting by fucking, but she's also benefiting because your dick benefits her. You see what I'm saying? So everything a woman is doing is still going to be selfish. See, when two selfish people to get together, oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a fucking beautiful thing. It says, can you explain why your own happiness is more important than others? I struggle putting myself first sometimes, which affects my life in negative ways, I think. Well, the thing is this, it's the reason why it's important, right? And this is the thing, everybody's happiness is important, but it's important to them, meaning they're the ones who have to be happy. Like you can't do anything for anybody to make them happy. You understand? It's impossible. Even if you do something, you are still not making them happy. They are happy based on something inside them, giving them that feeling, that experience, right? For them to feel that. But the thing is that your happiness is important because it's you who have to make yourself happy because nobody else can, and you can't make anybody else happy. So, you're saying you're struggling to put yourself first, right? But the reason why you're struggling to put yourself first is because you don't realize that everyone has to put themselves first. So if you realize everybody has to put themselves first, then you'll start putting yourself first. When you realize it's the other person's job to put themselves first, to be selfish, to create situations or I should say, be in a state of being of happiness for their own self, then you will stop struggling and trying to put yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? So you put yourself first when you realize other people have to put themselves first. So you say, oh, well, everybody else has to put themselves first and be happy on their own. So let me do it for me. Cool. So I'm putting myself first. You know what I'm saying? He said, ever heard of the claw? The claw is basically you approach a woman, grab her hand, and start making out. That is some PUE nonsense. Why they gotta come up? They come up with all these cutesy names for things and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, so guys, that's pretty much it, man. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm just gonna head out for the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys tune in for the Bad Boy Show. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the Bad Boy shows. You got a whole archive of stuff that you guys can, check out. Also, make sure you guys, again, go to badboymembership.com. badboymembership.com. We get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month, right? And right now in the Bad Boy membership, we got the How to Sleep with Women in Less Than an Hour. Do it! You understand what I'm saying?
Just do it!
The game is fire. I might put out a preview of that soon, just so you guys can see how fire it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like do a little quick preview and shit. Also, make sure you guys, get your soap. Go to Masculine Identity to get the soap.
Do it!
Get soap.
Just do it!
Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody tuning in. And I will holler at you guys later. And remember, guys, always remember, the truth is inside you. I'm out. Peace. Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio, and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction.